Alright, what is up, y'all? We are here today with the 100 subscriber special, bro. We hit 100 subs, finally, and, it's time to do the thing and the stuff. Part 1 of 3. We're going to do this, we're going to do 2 other things. And, I actually have a guest with me. You can probably see him. His name's Plank, and he's a pretty cool guy. So, he's joined me today. He's been in a video before. So, shout-outs to the people that have been around long enough to see old Plank. And, Plank's kind of been hanging out with the wrong crowd, and, yeah, it's me. I'm that crowd. So, shouts to him. Shouts to me, dude. Fucking 100 subs. Thank you guys so much for everything. And you like how I did the little swap-de-doo with the old, with the Dark Rising layout? I figured it'd make more sense to put, like, it's a little question, so we can put that up there. And you got me right here, so you get to see even, like, a larger picture of me looking like even more of me looking like a fucking Amish Jew. You get to see that two-tone side piece right there, and you get to see the hairline that my hairline can't decide where it ends. Is it here? Is it there? Like, what am I doing? Am I going bald or not? Just do it, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into some questions. Now, some of these are, they're questions from my friends and people on Twitter, and I'm sure you know what to expect by now. So, first question is going to be from SQOICHE. I'm pretty sure. Listen, as a Caucasian, I think I know quiche when I see it, okay? I think his name is Skiche, like skiche, but I'm not 100% sure. TBH, I'm pretty sure it's Skiche, but like that could just be the caucasity in me awakening. S Quiche says fucking best region, and that's a loaded question, okay? Because when I answer it, I immediately am beat up by people who like Gen 4 and Gen 5. So the gen that I love the most, that I play the most often, that I will forever hold a place in my heart, is Gen 2. Gen 2 it's my favorite, dude. It's so much fun. I love I was gonna say I love all 3 of the starters, but I love 2 of the starters a lot, and I love one of the other starters a lot less because I fucking lost to it in a draft game once. But it's gonna be Johto, dude. And listen, okay, are you done? Have you contained your rage yet? Calm your tit, just one of them, and contain your rage. Listen, I get it, okay? Johto was not a good gen, but through the power of fucking nostalgia, colored glasses, or whatever it's called, I love it, dude. And honestly, I know it's not great. I know they kind of were just like, we didn't make a long enough game, let's give them Kanto again. And you know what, but they've done that like 6 times now, and people still play it. So like, can you really blame me for falling for it the first time? I do remember that fucking, when I beat the Elite Four, I'm like, okay, the game's over, and then you get to go back to Kanto. I remember being like, what the fuck? This is 2 games, dude. This is like, fuck. Like, I was just a little kid. I didn't know any better. I had a Game Boy with the little pink worm light that hangs out on top that drains your battery so fast. But, man, that was a good gen, and I will forever love it. Always, dude. It's just so much fun. And I know there's been better gens, but none of them will ever hold a place in my heart like Gen 2 does. It was so simple, yet so different than Gen 1 at the same time. It's cool, man. Good question. Thank you, young Skiche, for the question. Really making me reminisce on my feels here. Now, next we have, if you guys know Sleeve and Alex, it's just, okay, okay. So, the first question from young Sleeve Card is going to be, are the rumors true? Now, there's a lot of rumor. You know what? There's a lot of answers to this question. There's not a lot of rumors, but there is a lot of answers to this question. Because I heard a rumor that I may or may not have swept you with a Regigigas once in a draft game. Listen, I don't want to be the guy that brings that up, but that is quite possibly my favorite thing that's ever happened to me, so I might bring it up a time or 2, okay? Are the rumors true? Isn't that an Adele song? Is that an Adele quote, Sleeve? Rumor has it. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. What is? No, see, he don't know either. Fucking. Are the rumors true? Let's just go with yes. The rumors are true. Next, we got our good old pal Alex GTE, aka the man that put Grumpig on the map. Does Bruno Mars is gay? And obviously, does Bruno Mars is gay? I mean, fucking, in fact, Aruski, that's fucking Does Bruno Mars is gay? That's a good question. And honestly, the only answer is going to be accepted. You know, the only answer is going to be formidable. You know, that's just that's the answer. Words. We got another one from Sleep Guard here. It looks like they kind of just fucking went tit for tat here on some cues. And it says, do you live by the mantra, when in doubt, spit it out? Or are you more of a white is in town, slurp it down type of guy? First of all, I'm pretty sure that's some blatant racism in there. I think someone needs to re-attend Diversity Day. I'm not 100% sure, but honestly, dude, listen. This is real. This is coming from the heart. This is coming from... I shouldn't have said coming after I answered this question, because now now my train of thought has been fucking derailed. When in doubt, spit it out, or are you more of a white is... See, the racism's getting me fucking frazzled now. Listen, from the heart, bro. From the heart. Spitters? Spitters, dude? Spitters? Spitters are quitters. Okay. Spitters are quitters? Spitters are quitters? I only need one finger because that's what they are. Spitters are quitters. Now, I'm a quitter. I'll give you that. Yeah, we out here quitting. That's what we do, you know? Spitters are quitters. I'm a quitter. You know? It'd be like that. White is in town, slurp it on down type of guy just seems like something I wish I hadn't read. You know, I wish I could take back this whole video now and just undo all of it. I should just I could end it right now and I wouldn't have to do this anymore, but we're in too deep, guys. We're in too deep. I've already roasted myself. I already set up plank. I already brought up the Regigigas thing. We're in too deep now, you know? Next, we got another one from Alex GTE. Does ice cream melt in the Arctic? Okay, and see, that's another one of them loaded questions, because like the only experience I have with ice cream in the Arctic is those people with them Klondike bars that are over on the top of the hill, the mountains and shit, and like, you know, I don't remember seeing any drippage on those commercials. So like, really, ice cream doesn't melt in the Arctic, you just are a cannibal, I think, is what happens after that, because like, you know the Family Guy thing. Ice cream, there's no way, okay? There's no way ice cream melts in the Arctic. Until you eat it, you know, it's like M&M's, melts in your esophagus, not your hand, I think is their slogan from the 90s. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with, that's a no from me, dog. You know, we're gonna hit him with the Randy Jackson, that's a no from me, dog. Now, last on this list of fucking autism here is, if all objects have mass and therefore gravity, how is it my fault if I run over someone with my car? They pulled me into orbit. And listen, finally you're making some sense, dude. Sleeve, it's not your fault, dude. You could take that shit to trial, like for real. Hit him with that argument, you're good. You don't even like, insurance companies would be like, he doesn't need us. Well, he's fine, dude. You're fucking, because that's, man, honestly, it's well thought out and it's got a lot of logic behind it, you know? It's got so much logic. It's like it's like that. It's like 1-800 good argument. You know, whatever that Logic song is. It's 1-800 good argument is what. Yeah, that's what that is. So that's those 5 questions. I'm going to. I'll never get these brain cells back, guys, but it's okay. Next we have Sock, and Sock came in clutch with the great questions, dude. Sock is a man that knows. He knows how the Q&A process works, because this man hit me with some good fucking questions. Okay. How did you come up with the name Shayquaza? Well, back when I was just a wee, facial hairless lad, I was pretty, not into Instagram, but I would use it a lot. It was the first social media for me that came out, and I was like, this is just what I'm doing now, you know, it was the first one you open up, because Facebook got old quick, you know, so on Instagram, I would make it like a personal challenge for myself that every few months I would change my name to something else wacky, you know, like it was like cliche, and then it would be like Shaynanigans, and I would just incorporate Shay or something like that, all and just into different names, and I would just change it. And then I was trying to make a Pokemon one, and I made it Shayquaza, right? And I remember changing it, and like literally that same day a girl was like commented and was like, that's like a good name, you know, I like that. And I was like, I guess it is a pretty good name, you know, like I might just have to, this might be the one, you know. It feels like I've been dabbling in a bunch of names for a while now, but this might be the one, you know. So we locked her down, and I never changed it after that. That was a good name, you know. When somebody feels the need to like message you to tell you how good your name is, you're like, okay, I think I like that name. It's a good name, dude. Honestly, it's a good name. But the only problem with Shayquaza is people think that it's Shaman plus Rayquaza. Like, if you don't know me and you saw that name, you'd be like, that's Shaman plus Rayquaza. That's definitely Uber, and you don't want to deal with that. Ain't nobody, you know, ain't nobody got time. But no, it's because my name is Shaden, and Shay and Ray rhyme, therefore Rayquaza just seemed like the way to go. And then, dude, my buddy's got a dad who's like a really good like artist and painter and glass blower and all this shit, and he painted Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, and he gave me the Rayquaza. So me and my other friend and him, we all have one of the three, and we're kind of repping that shit. You can't see because of my partition, and I'm not gonna show you because the rest of my room is a fucking disaster. But up in the corner above my bed, we got a Rayquaza, so that's cool. That's Shayquaza. How did you come up with the lyrics for the terrible parody series? Well, if you mean the terrible Shayquaza remixes, dude, honestly, in 7th grade, I started doing that with songs, and me and my buddies would like write out shitty songs and then like goof around with them. You know, I remember taking a tax test in 8th grade, and I had written, okay, it was that Akon song, the "Nobody wanna see us together," you know that one, cause it don't matter, no. Dude, Akon's voice is so high pitched, but it's so good, dude. That's why Akon and Young Jeezy are so good on a song together, because he's like, "Nobody wanna," and then Young Jeezy's like, "Yeah," you know. It's like, "Nobody wanna," and then he's, "Yeah." Is you know, that's how it goes. That's how Akon and Young Jeezy do. But so I was writing. You like tangents? I was writing a song to that. I was writing a remix to that. Nobody wanna see us together, and it was like, nobody wanna skeet on your mama. And this was during the tax. Like, I finished my tax test, and I was writing out the lyrics. Like I had written. I printed out lyrics ahead of time, and then I was like writing the lyrics that I was gonna make, and then me and my buddies were gonna fuck around, and we had this. There was a class called Intro Tech. And in that class, you would like change around your different booths and shit. There's like 12 of them, and one of them was like a sound booth where you went in there and you recorded a song and shit. So I was like, I'm doing this. I'm gonna like record the one that I have to technically to get a grade for class, and then I'm also gonna record me some dumb shit to get in there, you know. And then also I did do another song after high school, a remix of a Kesha song, which I'm sure I can find for you guys sometime. Actually, and we changed the title from TikTok to Cockblock, and I had I helped out with the song, so it was pretty funny. But man, it's just the lyrics like that have always just like, they kind of come to me. Like, I'll be like driving in the car and I'll hear a song and I'm like, it'll just change in my head, you know? And then like, my head's stupid because once I come up with a stupid fucking idea like that, I can't think about other stuff thoroughly if I don't like get that one out of there. So like, I feel the need to write it down or fucking do something, and then like it helps out having a YouTube channel, because I was just like, you know what, if I have to fucking think about this shit, you guys got to hear it too. And I feel like it's gotten pretty good reviews most of the time. So I like it's terrible, don't get me wrong, it's fucking terrible, but like, it's pretty funny too. And honestly, dude, nobody else I know is doing shit like that. So, you know, I'm out here being diff, you know. Next on the list of excellent questions is least favorite Pokemon, and honestly, that's a tough question, because there's a lot of Pokemon that I fucking hate. I hate Toxapex, I hate Suicune, I hate a lot of Bulky Waters now that I'm thinking about it, but I guess the Pokemon that I hate the most, you know what? I know what it is. It's Patrat. Dude, you know what? Fuck Patrat. If you like Patrat, fuck you. He's so annoying, dude. That's like the Zubat of the later generations. It's just fucking he's always on the fucking, get out of the grass. Nobody loves you. You're disgusting. Nobody will ever love you. Fuck Patrat. The only thing I like about Patrat is he's got them red eyes, dude. You know that boy's over there fucking blazing and praising, but Other than that, fuck Pat Rat. And another thing about Pat Rat, you always get it in random battles, and it sucks. It'll be like Life Orb, and it'll miss out on the kill, and you die. Fuck Pat Rat. Least favorite Pokemon, Pat Rat. Fuck Pat Rat. And now I'm angry. Great job. But now to mellow me back down, we got another good question here from Sok. Favorite finds, and see, this is a toughie because I wanna just clip in the vines that I love the most. So I might clip in my top 3. Like my top 3. I think they would, in no particular order. It would be one for sure would be when they're in the club and the chick in the half shirt hits the vape and then it pans to that dude and he's like, wow, you know. When the motherfucker that goes, wow, that's a good fucking find, dude. That's a good fucking find. Number 2 would probably be, honestly, I did such a good job nailing that. I don't even need to clip that in. Second one would be the one where they're in, it looks like a Walmart aisle, and there's like a fake rat put on top of like a pallet of like Bud Light or some shit, and the lady walks by and she goes, "Kazz!" and like runs away. It's so fucking Kazz! Me and my fucking coworkers do that shit at work. Like, we'll fucking turn a corner real quick. Like, you know when you're at work in your boat and you turn a corner and you almost hit somebody and you don't really know what to say? What we say is Kazz! And it works, dude. Honestly, that shit works. Number 3, you know what? I know what number 3 is. I was about to say it's tough, but it's not. I know what it is. Third of my top 3 favorite vines would be fucking the little girl's asleep in bed, and the mom's like, psst, and she goes, with like one little tiny baby eye open, it's just like, what? And just the tiniest little voice, she's like, what? And it's so fucking funny. One more time. What? It's a good find. Okay, and now it's time for the weeb shit, bro. Oh, it's time for the weeb shit. Oh, good God. Favorite anime? I have a lot of animes that I watch religiously, multiple times a year. Like the Fate series, Akame ga Kill, Parasite, Konosuba, definitely. And there's a few others, but I think mostly those. But my favorite one of all time is an isekai anime called Gate. Actually, it's too far to reach, but I bought like a box set of it that came with a bunch of cool shit. But it's called Gate, like Gate. It's a fucking good anime, dude. It's got like, it's one of those where every girl is best girl, and then it's also got a bunch of cool action. And the more, like, basically people who use like a D&D type world, like a gate opens up between regular old Japan and like a D&D world, basically. So they come and invade, and we have guns and tanks and shit, so they get fucking murked the fuck down. But so then the gate's still open. So then Japan goes to the fucking D&D land and just starts fucking shit up, and it's pretty cool. They make you really hate some characters, and they make you really love some characters, and it's always entertaining to watch. We're halfway through this year. I think I've seen that anime 3 times already. It's so good, dude. It's only 24 episodes, so you can knock it out real quick. Real quick, dude. Gate. And the main character of that story, his name's Itami. His like fucking... Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, I think my phone died. Nope. Basically, his motto on life is awesome, and I have adapted it as my own. So if you watch that anime and you like it, come back and tell me, and we'll talk about it forever and be best friends, you know. Next is favorite nickname, and honestly, dude, this is a hard question, like for real, because all of my nicknames kind of are like my babies. So they're like my children, and you want all your children to succeed. And I know some parents will have a favorite children or a favorite child's or something, you know, but it's hard to choose. Sometimes I do draft Pokemon just because I have a good nickname for them, and Pokemon like that would probably be like Primeape being like 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. That shit cracks me up every time. Diggy Smalls or Little Uzi Dirt for Dugtrio is another one that I really like. Will Ferrell, the Feraligator, also makes me laugh. And then, Dude, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard choosing a favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite one because I love them all. I love them all like not equally, but I love all the good ones a lot. You know, so I might have to get back to you on that one. Maybe I should have studied up on my own fucking nicknames before this. But you know what? Fuck it. Flat Stanley. That's the best one. Ruby Roserade was good too. You know what? I know what my favorite nickname is. It's my Garchomp nickname. That's what it is. Oh man. And last but not least, we have any plans for the upcoming months. I am moving at the end of this month, and that shit is gonna suck. So it's gonna suck. Moving out on my own for I've lived on my own since I was like basically fucking 18, but this will be like no roommates, just me and the pupper. So that we got a whole fucking life change thing going up, and then since you happen to ask months, like plural, I should be going to Worlds with some buddies here at the end of the month. I mean, in August, and actually, Worlds starts on my birthday, so I think I might just have to go out and gallivant around and probably go get fucked up in Washington, D.C., you know? So if you're gonna be at Worlds, hit me up. But, yeah, thank you, Sog, for fucking just being the backbone of this video right now and giving me some damn good questions. Next, we have our fucking good buddy, Cowpat. He hits us with the old question, why are you gay? And you can see my response that I gave him on Twitter is you have to, the fucking, because the Uganda and then the yeah. And why are you gay was actually my Sandslash nickname in the PCP Tier 3 and below tournament, which I won. And I actually won on the back of Sandslash, so, dude, I'll be gay for Sandslash, I don't give a fuck. That'd be a pointy one to be gay. I don't know. I regret what I've said. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. This is our boy Maj, aka Spedward, and he says, "What's your third favorite grass type besides Tangela and Kartana?" So, okay, shout outs to him because he already knows that, like, hey, whoa, none of that, fucking piece of shit ad. But so he knows to just ask for the third favorite because you already know Tangela it's gotta be my favorite, and then Kartana, which is the one I've drafted 1,000 times, is definitely my second favorite. So third favorite grass type is probably Roserade. I draft that a lot. It's just so strong, dude. You can drop them grass Dracos on people and just nuke. And then if they have something they can switch in, something like maybe like a bulky psychic or something I think is gonna take hits, you just set spikes on it and then hit it with a hidden power. They send in their Scizor and it has Technician Boost, dude. It's so good. But definitely Roserade. And Ruby Roserade is one of those nicknames previously mentioned. Is Afor before or after? I don't actually know. I've said that a lot in my life, and I don't actually know what that means. But, yeah, definitely Roserade. Definitely Ruby Roserade. So, next we have, this is the final question, and this is a good one, dude. This is a good one to end on, because this is the realest fucking question. Both sides of the Mississippi, honestly. By our boy JB Westside, of course, shout outs to the homie. 5-band lineup for the ultimate emo show. Ooh, dude, I literally got the chills thinking about that. Ooh, 5-band lineup for the ultimate emo show. Okay, check it out. For me, personally, just to please me, it would be a reunion show for MCR, of course. You gotta reunite them. You gotta relight the emo-ness, and everyone who thinks they're gonna be outgrowing it at any time. So that would be one. So we get MCR reunion. You gotta have Paramore in there. Honestly, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I tweet Hayley Williams once every couple weeks that I love her. I just fucking feel the need to do that. So that's the thing that happens. Paramore's gotta be on the fucking list for sure. Hawthorne Heights is probably the band I've seen the most out of any other band, in fucking general. And I love them, dude. I fucking love Hawthorne Heights. Not the last time, but the time before that where I saw Hawthorne Heights, the singer fucking took my hat off my head and wore it and sang a song. It was awesome. I think he recognizes me because I've seen him something. So yeah, we got MCR, Paramore, Hawthorne Heights. You gotta throw Silverstein in there. Silverstein is one of my favorite fucking bands of all time, and they always put on such a good show. They're another one of those bands that have been emo for like 20 years now, and they're still killing the fucking game, dude. Their most recent album is not bad at all. That's some good shit, dude. So, last but not least, if it's an emo show, dude, if it's an emo show, you have to throw in Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco, with probably like a hint of Fall Out Boy, was one of the first times I knew I was emo as a kid, you know, just identifying with that fucking shit, and they're got top hats and canes, and they're doing fucking whatever, and I Write Synth Not Trash. That's a good song, dude. So, 5 bands for the ultimate emo show. It's definitely an MCR reunion, and Paramore plays before them. I think, yeah, Paramore, it would go fucking, so Hawthorne would open, I think, and then Silverstein would play after that, and then, actually, it'd probably go, then Paramore after that, and then Panic at the Disco, and then MCR would close it down with their reunion show, and it would be fucking glorious, dude. Now, I'm gonna be sad that I'll never see a show like that. Thanks, JB. Thanks, man. Now I'm sad. Hey, now I'm sad. It's almost like we were talking about emo or something. Oh, man. But yeah, I think that'll go ahead and do it. It's actually been 26 minutes, dude. How the fuck have I talked for 26 minutes? I don't know. Like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, please, and, yeah, man, say goodbye, Plank.